A queen trap this. One beats a killy the rhythm. Coolie step back, your thing nah go shot. If you don't do it this way, you can't do that. No cap, real rap. So them said to me I grow my crop. I'ma not take back my chats. Them no know, me reaping what me sow. Them no know, and them help me for grow. All the negativity, it cannot conquer me. No, it can't conquer me. I drew me soon in my mind, and the time for waste time divine. No, the enemy no like scripture. So me I go sing Psalm 23:4. It's true, the valley of the shadow I'm dead by with fear. CoolieBabii, act like you know it. If I act like you know it.
Welcome, beautiful souls. You don't know the tingle already. It's your girl CoolieBabii, and I'm here to come with some expressions and some positive uplifting, right? It was brought to my attention and to my spirit today of being generous, right? And giving credit where it's due. Yes, we're talking about giving credit, and not just credit, because I like to use another word for it, and another word I'm using is acknowledgement. So giving acknowledgement where it's due, right? All right, so a lot of people listen, this world is full of zillions and billions and trillions, 17,000 billion zillions of people, right? And a lot of people have different ideas. Some are similar with others, right? Some are totally different from others, right? But I always tell you guys this in all the videos. Listen, we were specifically put on this earth for each other, okay? For each other, right? We weren't specifically put on this earth just to build our own self up, praise and worship our own self, and live life till we die. No, no sir. We were put on this earth for each other, to build each other up, to walk each other home, and to help build each other. And whatever your purpose is and whatever my purpose is, our purpose as a whole together is to build each other up. You understand? So I'm building you and your purpose, and you're building me and my purpose. Either way, we're all building. You understand? So where people, like, I feel like whenever somebody like get inspired or get encouraged or get motivated by another person and their source, whatever their idea is, or their source of what their brand or their business was built off of, if you were inspired by that, this is my opinion, I feel like give the acknowledgement where it's due. And that means that you have to, like, and this don't got nothing to do with money. This don't got nothing to do with putting somebody on. No, this don't got nothing to do with none of that, okay? Because we're not obligated to do anything. However, well, you know what? I take that back, because we are obligated to build each other up. And that's just what we are here for. We're here to build each other up. So, but again, this has nothing to do with money or none of that. So if by any chance you get inspired or encouraged or motivated by a specific idea or source that wasn't yours to start with, it is by right that you give that source, that person, that brand, that business, whatever you have, whatever the case is your obligation to give that person the acknowledgement that it deserves. Because if it wasn't for them or that idea or that whatever, you probably wouldn't be where you are now. Your mental probably wouldn't be where you are now. Your decisions of the things that you do in your life or pertaining to whatever the idea or whatever it was wouldn't be manifested in your life the way it is right now. You understand? So this was really brought up within a specific conversation or whatever, but we're just gonna talk about the general of where the conversation rooted from, which is this right here, you know. So if you was ever inspired, motivated, or encouraged by something other than your own, give the acknowledgement where it's due. And that's how I see it. That's how I feel. And I mean, please, we should all already be able to agree to disagree. I mean, you're free to tell your opinion too, you know, but this is just my opinion. This is where I stand. And just like when your kids do good in school, you give them credit for that, right? You acknowledge them for that, for them doing what they gotta do in school. When God himself bless you, right? You give all the praise, worship, credit, and acknowledgement to the God that you serve, because if it wasn't for him, you wouldn't be where you are today. Okay? When your husband or your wife come out the blue and do something special for you, you acknowledge them. And you want to show them off and tell the people that what your person do for you, right? So you acknowledge and give them the credit. Shoot, you might like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of y'all don't know what I'm saying, but for those of you that know what I'm saying, y'all know what I'm saying. But you know what I mean? Like, even in this world with our family, our friends, you know, we give our parents credit and acknowledgement for the grown man of God or woman that we are today, because our parents grew us. Some of us is not the case, but some of us that we take the teachings from our parents, which allowed us to be the genuine, very loving, caring kind of person we are. We give our parents the acknowledgement and the credit for it, right? Whatever have you made, like, we give credit and acknowledgement to the people them that's very important in our lives, or the people them that we feel like deserves it, because if it wasn't for them or what they said or what they did or what they gave advice about or whatever the case, we like, yo, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't thought this, I wouldn't did this, I wouldn't started this, I wouldn't, you know what I mean? So whenever you get, I feel like when you get a source from somebody or whatever the case may be, give acknowledgement where it's due, okay? I mean, I really want to say the credit business. Just acknowledge the person. Like I said, it's not about money. You know, it's not about anything. It's not putting nobody on, whatever. Just acknowledge your source. That's you building. Yes, we are all used as vessels, okay? God used us all as vessels, right? And when we are being used by God, he wants you to know sometimes it's discreetly done, but other times when God let you know, yo, this is the person that I put in this position to help you, give you this idea, give you this vision, bring this vision to life. When God show you the person, you better acknowledge that person. Acknowledge that person, because guess what? God could have told that person to do what they supposed to do, and that person could have like, nah, I'm not doing that. Whatever the reason is, whether they got hurt in the past, whether people always do this, specifically take they and never give them acknowledgement, you know, but the person didn't have to do that. The person, you know what I'm saying? Give people acknowledgement for their work. Give people acknowledgement for their source, for them themselves, for them idea, the things that they brought to your perspective that you wanted to hold on to. Give people the acknowledgement. Stop trying to hold things as their own, like you did this, you did that. Some things we do on our own, and yes, great. And I'm pretty sure you would gladly acknowledge yourself when you do and come up with the certain things and ideas and visions that you do and come up with. So when you get an idea or something from somebody else, acknowledge the person. Acknowledge the person. That's how I see it, and that's what my spirit was real heavy on this right here. I had like other people was, you know, asking me like how do I feel about it and my opinion. And you already know, what is this? CoolieBabii expresses. Come here, I go express, right? But we're also going to positively uplift one another. So be that vessel that God wants you to be. But when you are inspired by somebody else, encouraged by somebody else, you got advice from somebody else, got ideas and visions from somebody else, acknowledge that person. Because those same ideas and those same visions that you took to make something for yourself, make a brand, make a business, make something of yourself, right? The foundation of that is the person that was used as a vessel to give you that oomph. That's what it was. They gave you that oomph. So don't leave those people out. Especially like if God bless you. If God bless you to reach certain measures and heights where you can bless somebody else, bless somebody else. And don't get it twisted. When I said bless somebody else, I don't mean money. Please take money out of anything that CoolieBabii say. Whenever CoolieBabii say something, do not put money in the mix. I is not a money person. If God bless me with the money, good. Guess what? I'm blessing somebody else with some money too. So whenever I'm speaking, y'all, please take money out of it. I ain't talking about no money. I would never be talking about money. Unless y'all ask me about money, we're going to talk about money. But if we're not talking about money, we're not talking about money. Okay? So people were asking me, this is just me, CoolieBabii, expressing, right, her opinion. And like I said, we all should be able to agree to disagree. No love lost. Please, y'all remember that too. CoolieBabii is not losing no love for nobody just because you disagree with what I say. The Bible tell you we all will disagree as well. Okay? That's the whole fact of everybody having different journeys, different purposes. But God gonna tell you what he needs to tell you, how he needs to tell you, and the things that you need to specifically know and do when it comes to him and the journey and the path that you are on, right? So I just want to express that whenever you get an idea or something from somebody, you please acknowledge people. We need to acknowledge each other, okay? We need to build each other up, and part of building each other up is acknowledging each other. We can't build each other up without acknowledging you are who you are, and you helped me in this way, you inspired me in this way, you motivated me this way, you are part of the foundation of where this business came from, you are part of the foundation of where this idea came from, you are part of the foundation of where this song was built from. You understand? We need to start acknowledging people and where they took place and part in our life. And so me see it. So I love y'all so much. Please stay up, stay prayed up. This war, this spiritual war that we are in, it is very intense. And as you guys know, it's gonna get more and more intense. But as long as you stay grounded in what? The word of God. And you already know this. As long as you stay grounded, stay faithful, stay true to who you are and to who your creator created you to be, you're gonna be all right. And stay on with the whole armor of God. You have to put the whole armor on so that you can prosper. You done know the thing, CoolieBabii there. As you can see, I have on one of the CoolieBabii merch, CB17 merch, CB17 apparel on CB17 Visions, a Visionary of Christ. The shirts, they're here, they're available. Remember, if you are a guest, whether virtual or whether in person, if you are a guest on CoolieBabii Expresses and Positive Affirmations, you will be 17,000% eligible for free merchandise. That's either the apparel or the why do I keep saying CBC? Or the CB17 waist beads. You are eligible for free merchandise. So link in, okay? Let me know if you would like to be on one of our episodes or just one of our expression topics. Let me know, and we can do that whether it's virtual or in person. I love you guys so much. I'm gonna finish enjoying this beautiful setting of the sun, okay, behind those beautiful clouds. And I love you guys so much. Stay tuned. You done know. Hi, bye. I love y'all. Peace, love, light, and blessings.
Said to me I grow my crop. I'ma not take back my chats. Them no know. Me reaping on my soul. Them no know. And them help me to grow. All the negativity, it cannot conquer me.
You done know. High vibes. High vibes only. That wasn't so good, right? You get the thing. High vibes. Y'all, I just can't get over how beautiful my God is behind me. Your God too, like.